upstairs.
Yeah. Hey, Shalawam. Before we even get started, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, HaQadash. Secondly, we want to give double honors to the elders, apostles, the great millstone, who rule well, and worthy of double honor. Third and last, we want to give salutation to all the occupants of the hopeful elect that pushing forth this word and this truth in righteousness, sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalawam, man. And pretty much, man, this right here gonna be quick, man. You know, we just, you know what I'm saying, it's myself, you know what I'm saying, a few members of GMS Midlands, you know what I'm saying, brother Rawchaa, you know what I'm saying, I got my brother Yahawah along with me as well, too. And nevertheless, man, like I said, we just wrapped up camp a few moments ago, man, and we was touching on pretty much, man, out, you know what I'm saying, with the, out with the old and in with the new at the end of the day, man. And you know, something just crossed my mind and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, you know, getting in the car, you know, because, you know, we ended it pretty much, you know what I'm saying, you're only as good as your last fight at the end of the day. Right. You know, going back to the scripture in Matthew 24, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved at the end of the day or whatnot, right, man. All right, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? So, it don't matter how much work you done put. I done put in 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. If you stop, it don't matter, man, because your work is not going to follow you at the end of the day, pursuing back to Revelation 14 and 13, man. Right. All right? We have to continue even to death at the end of the day or whatnot, man. It ain't no goddamn time stoppage in this truth, man. Right. All right? You know? And it ain't no turn off, ain't no turn off period in the truth, man. No turn off switch, man. Right. All right? You supposed to be in the spirit and operating in the spirit of Yahawashi, Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? 24/7, man. And like I say, man, this right here is just exhortation video right here, man. All right, you know? All right? So, ain't got we quote some scriptures, or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? I got a specific scripture I'm going into. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, it's through the spirit, man. We want to go ahead and, you know, when the spirit's still flowing, it's still heavy and whatnot, you know, just want to just add to the street ministry, you know what I'm saying, what we just got finished, you know, a few moments ago or whatnot. Hey, brother, hey, man, if you want to add a point or two or whatnot, man, go ahead, brother.
Hey, that's, you know what I'm saying? This is what we're here for. Mm-hmm. This is our purpose. You know, to go out there and push forth the word of Yahawah Yahawashi. Right. You know, throughout the four corners of the earth, you know, via the internet, of course. Mm-hmm. You know, and we do that until Yahawah Yahawashi, you know, ultimately wrap this thing up. Bring that famine of the word, that Amos 8 and 11. Right. And you know, the point that we was bringing out at the camp, you know, make no tearing to turn to the Lord. And
that's right.
Now is the time to seek Yahawah Yahawashi while he may be found.
That's right.
And call upon him while he is near. Isaiah 55 and 6, man.
That's right, brother.
Because the doors of mercy is about to close, man.
That's right. That's right.
Whether you Israelites out there who playing games or tearing, you know, whether you believe it or not, hey, the word of Yahawah Yahawashi is being fulfilled and will be fulfilled, man.
That's right, brother.
The time of Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, World War III, the destruction, all that is coming, man.
That's right, brother.
And for the elect, hey, we know to balance it out, salvation is coming, man. Yahawashi is coming to get his elect, man.
That's right,
and that's why we given all diligence, 2 Peter's 1 and 10, to make our calling and our election sure, man.
Going back to 2nd Esdras 9 and 7. It says, they that escape that shall be saved is going to be saved by what? Yep. Their works, man. So it's all about action at the end of the day. Right. If you truly believe, you're going to be out there on the front line. You're going to do what Yahawashi Yahawashi commanding you to do.
That's right.
Everything that you're preaching, that you're teaching, the precepts that you're bringing out of the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be applying them to yourself, right, all right, daily at the end of the day. You're going to be examining yourselves daily, man. These are the traits that's going to be in men of the Lord, man, because we take our salvation seriously. First of all, we take, you know what I'm saying, we take our power, Yahawashi Yahawashi, you know, power that's over us. We take that power seriously, man. Yes, all right, at the end of the day or whatnot. And we know Yahawashi Yahawashi is going to do, and he going to reward us, you know what I'm saying, you know, with what he said he going to reward us with, you know what I'm saying, if we endure to the end, which is going to be salvation, man. Right. All right, which is going to be the kingdom at the end of the day, which we are, you know, going to be heirs with our big bro Yahawashi if we endure to the end at the end of the day. And what the fuck you want to hold on to in this damn wicked ass, goddamn fucking damn bootleg ass fucking artificial ass fucking world at the end of the day, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Babylon ain't got shit to fucking off at the end of the damn day or whatnot, man. Right. Because all of this place, Yahawashi Yahawashi said, all of this place is gonna be fucking destroyed at the end of the day, man. Every single thing gonna be destroyed, man. Everything gonna burn with what? All the elements gonna burn with fervent heat, man, at the end of the day, bro. All right, so why the fuck you wanna hold on to any damn thing of this fucking world at the end of the day or whatnot, man? All right, you know? So, you know, that's pretty much, like I say, this right ain't gonna be, you know, a long listen, man, because, you know, we about to head to our destination, you know what I'm saying, in a few.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, I definitely wanted to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, put a listen up and put a listen together and whatnot. You know what I'm saying,
Con.
Yeah, we kind of down bumping in that. Okay.
Con.
But anyway, man, we pretty much to our destination and whatnot, man. So, our route is out. You know what I'm saying? We pray and we hope. All right, the listen was edifying. All right, and hey, man, keep striving, man. Keep striving until death, man. Keep striving, man.
That's right.
All right, you know what I'm saying. Remain faithful, man. All right. As a matter of fact, do you got? You know what I'm saying. Bring out Revelation 2:10 if you can, brother.
Con.
We can end with that. Bro.
Yes,
Revelation 2:10, man. Because, hey, man, like I mentioned earlier in the street ministry, Yahawashi ain't gonna put more on us than what we can bear, man. Right. That cross, all of us got to bear that cross of Yahawashi at the end of the day. If you don't bear that cross, that means you're not of Yahawashi. Period, man. All right, so all the going into the sufferings, we have to take on the sufferings of Mashiach Yahawashi, man.
Yep.
Period, bro. If not, that means you're not of Yahawashi. That means you're not of the elect. You're not of his fold at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Period, bro.
That's
all right. Go ahead, my brother.
God, this is Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Mm-hmm. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be
And that
tried.
devil is going to who? Esau, man. Mm-hmm. Go back Diablos, man. Esau, talking about your super elite, man.
Yep.
All right, they're going to be orchestrating, you know what I'm saying, having these military, these foreign troops, you know what I'm saying, controlling these goddamn concentration camps, far as, you know what I'm saying, they guillotine those that refuse, you know what I'm saying, to bow down to the one world order and get his brand, get his fucking image, get that C-hip. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're going to be threatened with death at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Right. All right, being executed at the end of the day. All right, but the minute of the Lord, hey, Revelation 2:10, hey, don't fear none of those things what these devils going to do to us, man. Because Yahawashi has the victory at the end of the day or whatnot, man. We still got a victory, so fuck Esau at the end of the day, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
So we be faithful even unto death, because some of us are going to be martyrs.
Yeah.
See, you ain't going to get this from all the other Israelite camps. Like I said, Israelite camps, they leave very vital information out, man, pertaining to the truth, man. Yeah. They have y'all thinking, oh, Israel, we just gonna get raptured up, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Before the tribulation and persecution, we gonna get delivered. No, all of us got to go through Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, bro. That's how we gonna be tried to see what manner of men we are, man. They're gonna be that big test right there. Who are the chosen and who's not, man? Yep. Period, bro. All right, go ahead.
God, verse 11. It says, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death.
Yeah, that second death represents a thermonuclear missile, man, which is that fire, man. All right, them thermonuclear missiles, 200 million warheads, courtesy, i.e., World War III, man.
Yep.
All right, So if, you of the elect of Yahawashi, all right, you know what I'm saying? You deny that flesh, all right, which represents the fucking world or whatnot. Yahawashi gonna remember us, man, even unto death, because the dead of Yahawashi is gonna rise first anyway, man.
Sir.
All right, so we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? If you're a true believer, all right, in Yahawashi, man. Period, bro. Go ahead, you about to make another point or bring another precept?
I just got that what you quoted. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. It says, for the Lord Yahawashi shall for the Lord Yahawashi himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of Yahawah, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first.
The dead of Yahawashi is going to rise first at the end of the day, man. Matter of fact, give me Revelation 14:13 behind that. God. The dead of Yahawashi is going to rise first, man. The dead of Yahawashi going to be the first ones raised up on, those chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, getting those new bodies, man.
That's right.
All right, that fulfillment of the new covenant, man. Okay, go ahead.
God, Revelation 14:13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord.
It says blessed, man. Blessed. And it's going to tell you why they're blessed, man.
That's right.
The dead of Yahawashi. Go ahead.
Right. It says, from henceforth, yes, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them.
So our works is gonna follow us at the end of the day. So what we doing in Yahawashi, we not doing in vain at the end of the day, man.
Right.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Everything we doing is gonna pay off, man. It's gonna pay off, man, at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Right.
All right, and start off with deliverance, man, getting on those chariots and escaping that second death at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Yep.
Okay, all right, so we're not doing this in no we're not doing this in no vanity at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, But that right there, unless you had another point, you know what I'm saying, you know, you wanted to make, my brother.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? But
that was it on it, Bishop. You know,
okay.
Hey, we could clearly see that we're at the end. You know, Habakkuk 2 and 3.
Right.
At the end, it shall speak and not lie.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right,
You got to be confirmed through the Spirit, because
that's right.
the Lord ain't showing all these signs and waking up the masses of Israel, which only the elect has truly been woken up to the truth. But, you know, giving us the knowledge of who we are, being Hebrew Israelites for no reason, man. This is it. We at the end, man.
That's right.
All right.
That Michael Jackson, remember one of the last Michael Jackson statements he made? I mean, I guess when he was went on his last tour, this is it.
Right.
This is it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this is it, right?
You know?
And
you know, we can't have no more signs than what the scriptures is showing us, because they want to see carnal signs. They want to, you know, see all this things that's not written.
Tangible. They got to see tangible things.
Yeah, they like Esau.
Yeah, they got to see signs. Yeah, tangible things, man.
But we see all the signs of World War III, everything popping off, the sea hip on the scene, you know, and people's brains in their hands, man.
Because we got faith,
system.
man. We got faith, man. Matter of fact, you slow down. Hey, bring out, matter of fact, I grab the phone when you drive. Okay. I think I can grab, I think that's Hebrews 11 and 1, if I ain't mistaken. You know, going into faith, man.
Right.
All right, we're gonna read the definition of faith according to the scriptures, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Hebrews 11 and 1. Cause if you ain't got faith, man, that means you ain't got no chance at the end of the day, bro. And two-thirds of Jake don't have faith, man.
Right.
All right, they carnal, like the brother was going into, like Zaquan was going into. Jake got to see tangible things in order for them to believe.
Right.
All right, Hebrews 11 and 1. And it's impossible to please Yahawashi without faith. You gotta have faith, man. That's a key ingredient, because we were talking about ingredients earlier. Yeah. That's one of the key ingredients, man. One of the major ingredients, man.
Oh, yeah.
Of being a servant of Yahawashi. But here we go. Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, man. All right? You know, so do we actually did we physically see Yahawashi on the side? No, but we believe. We believe in Yahawashi.
Sure
we believe in his words. We believe he's going to do everything that he says his word is going to do. We believe in prophecy, bro. We believe in this end time prophecy. We believe that Babylon going to be destroyed. Right. We believe the elect going to be delivered. We believe 2/3 going to be destroyed. We believe Babylon going to go out with fucking fire at the end of the day, man.
Bang,
all right?
literally.
With a bang, man. But nevertheless, man, we here to our destination, man. And we want to go ahead and close out by giving all praises and glory. And before I close out, we pray that this lesson was edifying to the body of hopeful elect. Right. All right. And then we want to close out by giving all praise and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, HaQadash. Secondly, we want to give double honors to elders, apostles, great millstone, and rule well. And third, we want to give salutations to all the Saquans that's out there that put you forth this word and truth throughout the four corners. Shalawam, shalawam to all the Akim. All right. You know what I'm saying? Of the hopeful elect. Shalawam, shalawam.
Shalawam.